Alright, let's try to play some Go. Oh, that was fast. Here we go. Sure. Let's see if this
The game
wants
is
to play
started.
me. I am white. We'll just make a Chinese-like formation. Black will split. We'll play the big Shamari just to make sure if I do come on this side, black doesn't easily make a base on this side. Alright, now we have some options. How exciting. We could just fight directly, we could just back off. I just want to back off. And now though, now we want to play this. Once black is committed to the corner. I think we have to come out like this. I used to know this type of variation really well, maybe 2 or 3 years ago. And now I don't. I haven't been playing much Go, so this is kind of fresh for me. This move is weird. This move is very strange. I kind of just want to jump out. So normally we make these exchanges thing and I end up with this sort of box shape over here. And we just have this running fight, but when black plays moves like this, now he's just trying to settle directly. I think we just prevent black from getting a base here. If black wants a base here, that means no base here. Still gonna try. Now this stone does threaten this attachment quite strongly, severely. Take away my corner, but again, as long as he's weak here, he doesn't want to give these up. I have no problems. This move is weird. I would expect a more severe move, I think. I'm not really sure anymore. Oh, let's think about this. I guess black doesn't want to play here because he thinks I'm going to play here and get strong while he ends up with kind of a weaker stone. I'm not sure that's as big of a deal as black thinks it is, though. I really want to press. I'll leave some cuts. I really want to come out. Let's just... Is black really threatening to seal me in here like this? Maybe. Let's just jump out. We'll do the big jump. Which leaves lots of Aji. Okay. So now we can hit this. And just keep the pressure on. As long as you just keep applying pressure, you can win Go too. I'm not really sure what this cut was supposed to do. Oh, does it do that? Does that all work? Might have been a better move here just to peep. But I think this works just fine. Yep, black agrees. So, I think we just have to play a shape move now. Looks like this one. Now the good news for black is black does get this move basically for free now, which does make another eye. But no problem for us, we're just going to lean on these 3 black stones. So again, if black was wondering if he was coming too close to begin with, I'm not sure if his plans were successful. We'll just cap this, keep pressure, make sure we're out. And if black wants to run us into the middle, that's fine. If we actually just get strong here, we can then counterattack this relatively severely. Black's going to help fix the shape over here for me, which is fine. Do I want to come out this way? I kind of do. And I can play another tempo move here. Yeah, so this is the kind of attacking position where it's always kind of difficult because I really do want to invade here. Not that black will die, but again, I get a whole bunch of outside thickness and Sente. But at the same time, I'm very worried about this group of stones. And if I'm worried about this group of stones, I shouldn't go invading here, right? I should lean on this to make sure that I have strength over here so this group can run out in style. So it's tough. I'm not really sure. You know, again, really good players will know this instantaneously. Maybe not instantaneously, but with minimal thought. I'm at the level where these are actually... It's a difficult decision. I also have to be very mindful of this wedge here. This looks like a legitimate move for black at some point. But as long as I have a ladder over here, I think I'm fine. I think we're just going to run this way. Black's going to take this peep, which I will just respond to. Black's just going to cower. No problem. I will not complain. Black's just going to try to live very gently like that. Now my next question is, can I play a sealing move here to seal black in? And the answer... I can do this double Atari thing. Gives black an outside Panuki though. So I'm not really a big fan of it. Can black... Black can threaten a Ko for the corner here, it looks like. So I do have to, I'm not completely alive. Or no, can he? No, bump, 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 bump. No, let's go Tay. Yeah, so I'm alive, so I can play the more severe move. Of course, we're also to the point over here where, you know, playing a move like this is actually worth a lot now. Just again, subdue these two stones. Or at least I thought I subdued them. Apparently black has other plans. Can I play the shoulder hit? Because that's the move I want to play. Dunk, 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 Atari, and mount. I think I can play that. Okay. This might have been a really terrible move. Black thinks that he's going to live here. Well, certainly if he gets this move, it looks pretty close to alive. Either way, huh? Of course, if I play this, I can peep there, and he's not alive yet. So let's just play that one, see what he does. I bet he plays there. Alright, but this move threatens to take away this eye down here. So he only has one eye here, essentially. Assuming that he wants it. Of course, he does get all this stuff. Push, Atari, Atari. And if he just connects, I can just connect. He can push, I can connect. He does get a lot of free outside stuff just in this neighborhood. He's going to play that way. So that's almost alive, actually. We gotta do some life and death. I hate doing life and death on camera. It's really, really terrible. Is my camera even on? It looks like it. Hopefully that's on. Can you guys see me? Okay. That's good. I want to fix many different ways here. This is sort of like the all-out killing move. It leaves so many cuts and Aji and terrible things, though. Dunk, 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 dunk. It looks kind of good, though. Here, let's just play it. But leaves so many problems. We will see if those problems come back to haunt me. Do I really kill this? Like, do I really just come over here and kill this? Sure. So now what? Okay, now what? Yeah, now we do this stuff. So we just connect. Actually, if this gets really strong, that gives me actually a lot more options over here now, because I'm not worried about this at all. Oh. Is that Tsuji? Well, if you guys can see, if I double Atari here, he can actually do this little wraparound thing that's kind of neat. So if I just play here, is it bad? I think we're fine. Can't let him wrap around and force me to take these stones off the board. I invested too much in killing this now. But it's fine. Yep. So I guess he still can wrap around. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, this totally works for him, huh? This move didn't really work. You guys can see it? Yes. If I take any of these stones, he just wraps around Ataris, and I get this massive central thickness. Again, this is not bad for me at all. Like, this is still really good for me. It's just that I kind of wanted to kill everything. Yep, and this is the problem move right here. Oh, actually, that's not even like close to alive anyway. Whoops, never mind. Misread. Yeah, he doesn't have an eye over here. But I have this giant wall now. Great, good for you. Okay, I now have this giant wall that he's poking at. So that makes this sent. Yep. All right. So we just respond. No problem. What are you doing over here? You're thinking you can run this stone out. Got it. Alright, so that was short and sweet. Yeah. Maybe we'll review. Because that's a thing, right? Alright, he left. That's good. Okay, so pretty normal opening. This was probably the first... I don't know, I don't want to call it weird, but it's not that normal. Again, this position, move we normally expect black to see, is right there, right? Most of the time we're going to see that. Maybe sometimes we'll see this. And anything else is basically a special kind of strategy, which this is. We're trying to split white, although white's position, again over here, can still make a Shamari and put pressure on the stone, so I'm not really in love with that move. That's alright. And review, there we go. No, start review. No, there we go. I just have to remember how to use Taijim review controls, because I only do it when I'm shooting like one of these videos. Alright, so normal move here, goes in the corner. This is normal. I mean, this is pretty normal in position. If I just play the normal move here, black comes back and plays here, and this is pretty happy for black, even though it's Gote. This formation is actually really strong. The fact that it's on the white hand side of the board is really encouraging. There's really not that many points over here, and this Shamari is a little bit loose, so you know, I would like black in this game. So I have to fight. Nope, how do we go? Original? There we go. So we fight, black jumps out. Again, this is very, very normal. The sequence that I was kind of expecting was something more along the lines of this. I think this is more normal. Although, maybe with this stone right here, black really doesn't want to play this, make this wall here, because this stone is essentially too close to this wall, and this wall has nowhere obvious to go. So it's still complicated. Still complicated. But in the game, yeah, this move is really weird. I think if black does anything, he should focus on this corner. You already have 2 white stones here that can be made weak very quickly. And take a Sente move here, probably, right in this corner. And if I respond something over here, then come back and play a move over here. But even so, I think this is still the wrong shape. As you guys saw later on, I mean, this whole thing died. Oh yeah, this move was weird too. This is sort of like all the actions over here. You know, granted, white's a little weak, and this sort of threatens to make white weaker. It really doesn't. These 2 stones are pretty weak. You know, they're surrounded by 3 white stones, and these 2 white stones are very weak. So we're sort of playing away from the action. Why did I jump out loose? Well, partially I just felt like it. I'm not sure if I had a really good reason. I just felt like being really fast here. And maybe I probably... Well, I don't think it's a bad move, though, either. I'm threatening to surround these on a very large scale. Again, black can give these up at any time and just go invade the corner. Oh, great. No, don't do that. Keep the color scheme and don't do that. Yeah, very good. Anytime black can still invade this corner, so if black invades the corner, I want to make sure this outside area is worth it. So I play a pretty big move. And at the same time, again, this move, you know, it leaves a lot behind. I don't know. I just felt like getting out of there quickly and couldn't really find a good sequence for black to make it work or cut this effectively without damaging one of its groups. There's probably better moves. Maybe I should probably... Well, I don't really want to shoulder hit directly right now either, but that was another option. After black plays this, though, I certainly want to make sure these groups are... This group over here is very stable, and not only stable, but making black's life difficult. So when I come here, does black have any better options? I was looking at things like this I thought were scarier, but not really. Right, because I might just make this giant exchange here. And does this work? I think this works, yeah. Just give black this side, something like this. This isn't quite entirely accurate, but I'd be happy if this happened, right? Black is in pieces here. My white group looks a lot better here. This looks a lot more stable. And this group's still under pressure, where this really isn't that many points yet. So, but I thought black could try something more like this. Original, here we go. So when black plays this, that's a weird move. Again, I think what black is wanting me to do is to come through here and then make this kind of exchange. But is this even really playable? Alright, so these will get captured. Just can't play that way. What happens? Do I have time to do this? I really don't have time to do this, I guess. I need another move over here, right, to really solidify this, but then black plays moves like this and takes the whole corner. So, of course, I'm not going to do that. I thought black would just play here, but decides to cut. This really doesn't work. Oops, there's the game. Yeah, because he has to come. He has 2 defects, right? I can either just capture this stone or I can capture this stone. So it's nothing interesting. This move is interesting. I probably had something better here. Oops, if I do... I can actually just play that, huh? Yeah, why didn't I just do that? Isn't that just way cleaner? Oh, you guys. Yeah, what does black do? Oops, that was the wrong thing. Maybe something like this for black is okay. Whoops, well, that doesn't work, but just that. And alive. Black just wants to live. And yeah, I don't know. But I definitely screwed that up. I should have just connected. There's no reason to let black push in further here. But it's only a little mistake, because basically the result's the same. Oh, actually, I guess this is yeah, it's basically the same. Same, just fewer, or at least same from black's point of view for the health of the black group. From the point of view of the white group, though, it's actually a little bit worse. So I should have just connected there lamely. It's being way too fancy. This push it's not a move you usually, it's like the kind of move you usually want to make, you know, pushing from behind. But again, when you have weak groups involved, you have to spend your Aji like this. And this cap looks really slow, but it looks really important. Again, I'm just being very cautious. I have weak groups, I want to play strong moves. And again, I'm still eyeing a move over here, or even over here in this area. You know, later on, especially if this gets stronger and black runs this way and I run this way with him, I'm really going to be eyeing this approach move here as being fairly powerful. So it's a little slow looking, but I don't know, it keeps the pressure on black, so that's all I wanted. This is black spending his Aji immediately. So when black does this, now I know my 2-space extension was really good. Because basically it's almost like I get to play here for free, right? You know, can you imagine if you see that blue triangle mark stone there? If I just had jumped to there, black would never attach here, and because I would get to respond here, right? This would be a really good exchange for me. So responding this way, this is just a free move. When black, instead of using the thinness here more directly, just forces me to connect. It's great. This move, again, just trying to keep pressure on. I'm thinking at this point this is the weaker group, so I'm playing from the weaker side. And at the same time, I still have these 2 stones that I'm actively wanting. Yeah, when black plays here again, I'm still happy about this. This is fine. This is all fine. Again, black is just really making these 2 stones weaker and my group stronger. So if your opponent ever does this to you in a game where they're just flailing about, forcing you to become really strong in an area where they still have weak stones, this is just a fun game for you. So yeah, here, up to here, these black stones look like they're in just a world of trouble. Like, I think you have to Tanuki, right? If you're black, you just have to come over here and play a move like this. I don't see any other ways to really stay in this game. If you just try to struggle with these, even if you live, I'm going to get this giant wall here, and I'm going to come over here and play here and just threaten to make, you know, 80 points on one side of the board. So yeah, just after here, the game is basically over. Because black just struggles, dies anyway. This was a good move, it turns out. Just again, preventing. This is a really key point for black. I kind of wondered, did black have time to take this? Yeah, black should take this right now. Black screwed up here. Because I can't take this. This connects, and black is happy enough. So black, that was black's opportunity. Black missed that key point. Yep, and this is all just black being really hopeful, I guess. I did think that after here, I thought black actually might be able to make another eye in the corner, but in all truth, I really didn't read it that hard. I just assumed that black knew what he was doing. But it turns out, yeah, there's nothing there because of this move. Was there ever an opportunity to do anything different for black? Nope. Pretty much forced. If we go back and we look at the other sequence, if we take this, oops, this double Atari right away, black plays this, of course. We play here, black plays here, and that's another black eye. Or is it? Can we play this? Doesn't matter. Still, oh no, still not a black eye. Black can live in the corner. That's kind of neat. Ooh, oh, tricky. Right, white can't connect there because then black lives that way. Is there any actual way to separate this? It doesn't look like it. All right, so actually, yeah, I definitely couldn't have played that move, huh? Neat. So yeah, that makes another eye. Is there any other, if I just crudely do this? This ko is no good. There's no ko there. So yeah, so I did it right. I did it correctly. That feels good. Yep, there, and then, yeah, there's really nothing left to talk about. Alright, so good game. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. That was a pretty short one, but I think I'm going to put it up anyway, just because, yeah, it was fun. Alright, thanks.